The Warriors played good in this game, but the Celtics played better as they lost by a final score of 111 to 107 at home against the Boston Celtics. So, yeah, they did play pretty good considering the fact that, and I'm referring to the Warriors, they did pretty good at considering the fact that James Wiseman did not play as he had a wrist injury, and he'll be out for a little bit of time, probably at the most 4 to 5 games. If I had to come with an estimation, maybe at the least 2 more games. But they lost, and it was pretty unfortunate because they did play well. Wiggins, 15 points, Curry with 38, and 11 rebounds, 8 assists, so almost a triple-double for him. And also, not to mention, for the Warriors, they had a lot of inactives. They sent some guys down to the Santa Cruz Warriors, and also on top of that, Kevon Looney barely played as he suffered an injury pretty early in the game. So Juan Toscano Anderson came in. He actually had 16 points. He had some threes too. He's not really a center, but he did play pretty well. So I'll give him that. Props to him. And I mean, besides that, it wasn't that bad in terms of scoring. Oubre had 12 points. Like I said, Toscano Anderson had 16, Bazemore with 10. And Bazemore had some good plays out there. Like, the Warriors were working the bench. Their bench played really well. Wiggins, like I said, had 15. And Draymond Green had 11 rebounds. So that was pretty notable. As for the Celtics, Jason Tatum, their star player, he had 27 points. 18 for Jaylen Brown and 19 for Kemba Walker. So they kind of got that big three going on there. And their starting lineup is really good if you look at it. Tristan Thompson at center, and Daniel Theis at the forward position. He honestly isn't all that good, but the Warriors kept fouling him. And the Warriors just as a whole kept fouling, which was a problem. And I think also the fact that the Warriors, at the end, they couldn't Wiggins had a chance to cut the lead shorter by the Celtics, and he missed both free throws. A guard, or I guess not a guard, but forward, he missed those free throws. So that was unfortunate because we needed those free throws, and I'm not saying that's the reason we lost, but it would have helped significantly. But the Warriors, I mean, yeah, I said they played all right, but I think there are some things that need to be fixed. For one, like I said, the fouling, making foul shots, coming up clutch, and playing better defense in general. Because a lot of times they will have a decent lead. Like, this should have been a win. They had an 11-point lead at one point. They were winning for a good amount of the game. It's just the fact that they allowed the Celtics to, make fools out of them when it comes to defense, especially the inside defense and covering the guys on the corners. I mean, I said this before, their schedule coming up will be tough, so they got to win these games. They're playing the Mavericks next game, and that's going to be a challenge. And they moved to 11-10 now, so still above 500, but they should be winning these close games. And on a side note, for those of you wondering why I haven't done a Sharks recap in a while, Sharks haven't been playing. There's been some COVID issues with their opponents, the Vegas Golden Knights, so I will have that up as soon as possible. And like I said, the Warriors will play the Mavericks next. They lose 111 to 107. They wore the Oakland jerseys. Kind of sucks they lost in those, right? But I guess they didn't play horribly. If they can play like this normally, but with more help for Curry, because Curry, 38 points is ridiculously good. But if guys like Wiggins could manage to get 20 or more a game, if guys like Oubre could get 15 or more a game, if Toscano could get some more time and score 10 or more, I think they will win these games. I think Curry just needs the help, and when he gets that help, he plays a lot better because Curry is a generous guy with the ball, in addition to obviously being a great scorer. So there you have it. Warriors will play the Mavs next and fall to 11-10. Thank you, guys.